everybody. Welcome to my channel and to my weekend menu plan. The weekends, that's when we do the flex meals. Flex meals, let me just give you, you've already heard it, unless you're new here, maybe you don't know. Flex meals are meals that you don't eat a Nutrisystem meal. They tell you how many proteins and how many carbs to eat per meal and per snack, and that's what you stick to. I call it the formula. You stick to their formula, and instead of mixing them in here and there throughout the week, since he's home on the weekend, it's just easier for me from a planning point of view and a cooking standpoint to cook the same thing for all our meals and snacks, rather than trying to fix him something different during the week on certain days or certain meals. Now, during the week, he is responsible for his own breakfast and his own snacks. I plan supper. I plan his lunch because I try to give him something that's as close as I can get it to the vegetables that we have for supper. Try to make it palatable for him. But the other things he does on his own. So this weekend, well, not this week. Well, unless we decide to change, which I don't see that happening, all of our meals and snacks are planned out by me to be the same thing for both of us. So we'll start on Saturday. For breakfast, we're going to have a toad in the hole. You know, that's just where you do the bread and you cut the hole out in the other bread and you put the cheese and the egg in and you pop it in the oven. So we have that, some turkey bacon and grits. So that's going to be a good breakfast. Lunch, I'm going to make some chili beans, and that'll be my recipe. The tomato products that go in it don't count against you on a protein or a carb. They're a vegetable, so the only thing we'll have to count in that is the meat and the beans. And then, because I'm thinking we're going to have a good size portion of chili beans, well, one protein for meat is only 2 ounces. So I'm thinking we're going to have a 4-ounce portion of chili beans. And then that would leave us to have cheese or sour cream. We wouldn't have enough room for both. And some crackers is our carb. And then there's a green bean casserole that David found a recipe for. And for our vegetable, I'm just going to do the one, and we're going to try that. It's lower in, I guess I could say points if you're doing points, but calories, because that's basically what Nutrisystem goes by, is calories. Because it doesn't use cream soup. It uses, I think you just thicken it. I hadn't looked at it since I made this menu. I think you just thicken it and cook it. We'll see come Saturday. That's tomorrow. And then for supper, there's a chicken enchilada recipe on Nutrisystem that I thought I would try. I have some tortillas left that we need to use up, and some asparagus and tomatoes. I bought way too many tomatoes, and we've not been eating them. So we need to get on that. And then snacks, no particular order. I found a recipe on Nutrisystem for sweet potato muffins, so I'm going to make some of those. We have one. And then pineapple yogurt dessert. Now, I'm going to link a video above and below in the description box that I made for yogurt desserts. It's the yogurt, non-fat Greek yogurt that you mix with the sugar-free pudding. And I have, I think, 4 different ones on there that I made. Pineapple seems to be, well, we like banana too because it's close to a banana pudding. But we really like the pineapple, and I think it uses, I hadn't made it in so long, the cheesecake pudding. And then we used vanilla wafers, or was it, no, vanilla wafers go in the banana pudding. And I can't remember what we used for the pineapple. It, like I said, it's been a while since I made it. But what I'm going to do is, now, let me take it back. This is one meal I'm not going to flex on. I'm taking our snack, our Nutrisystem snack from one day during the week and flip-flopping it, because they have little mini cookies, and he has a pack of some flavor left, and I have a pack of some flavor left. And so those, I'm going to use the mini cookies in this yogurt dessert, and then we'll have cookies left over to eat. So that's how I'm going to get by with being able to use the Nutrisystem snacks. I'm just going to flip-flop them. Then snack 3, cheesy broiler snack, which is just some little something I mix up. It's almost like pimento cheese, really, that you spread on a cracker and pop it under the broiler. Made those back when the kids were home. We really, really like them. And some pepperoni. And then breakfast, a stuffed French toast with raspberries, turkey sausage, and an egg. Got to have that egg in there. Lunch, I'm going to use leftover chili. We're going to have that the second day, and I'm going to make chili stuffed potatoes. And since we won't need as much chili to stuff a potato, we'll have room for cheese and sour cream. So partay. And then a salad, because we still have lettuce we need to use up. Supper, chicken steakum wraps. I have a box of chicken steakums in the freezer that we need to eat. And I have some lavash wraps left that we need to eat. I have already cut them in half, so a half, I think you maybe can have a whole. I'm pretty sure you can have a whole one. So if there's enough meat, then I'll just tell David to have two, because if you can have it and he's hungry, then I'm going to say, not that I'm going to let him eat. That don't sound right. I'll let the man eat what he wants to eat. He's grown. He knows. He measures. I said, we had spaghetti last night, and I said, I'll get out my half a cup, and if you want to eat the rest and divide it out, however you want to go. He said, no, I need to stay with what I need to have. So he measured his too. He measured his chicken. He goes, now how do I do this? When before he was like eyeballing it. He wasn't getting the scales out. And yesterday he says, now how do I do this? So I showed him how to use my little kitchen scales. So he's measuring and weighing. And then some cheese. We'll have room for some cheese on that. And if you saw my grocery haul, you saw that giant jicama. I might have bought one a little bit too big. But I think if they hold over good, they'll go for Monday's lunch. I think they'll be fine for Monday's lunch. And then that is a recipe, actually, that David found. The last time when we tried jicama, the first time when we found out we liked it, I made home fries, which was just like cubed hash browns. And these are like cut into French fries. And I think they're baked in the oven. And then a summer salad, which it is nowhere near summer. And it's best when I come up with it. It's because we had too much cucumbers and tomatoes, and we needed to have some other way to eat it. And that's how it was born. Gosh, back in the 90s. And so it's something David mentioned the other day, and I'm like, well, it's not fresh produce, but we do need different ways to eat our vegetables. Couldn't get it out, vegetables. So we will have summer salad right here in the winter. And then snacks, sweet potato muffin again, because it makes 5, I think. Why their recipe? The last muffin I made 5. I just think that's odd. And then I meant to tell you, Sunday's race day. We don't watch sports in this house. We watch the X Games, which is, the skateboard. We watch motocross. We watch that kind of stuff. And then we watch the races. So it's their first race of the season down at Daytona. So we'll be watching that. And I thought we might want some popcorn, have a little something to sit there and snack on. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking the power fuel that's supposed to go with that popcorn. Smart corn. Isn't there such a thing as smart corn? I've never had it, but I think there is. And putting it down with our other snack, which is fried pickle chopples. I made those when we were on low carb, and it takes an extra power fuel because of the cheese that's in it. And I think there's something else in it that takes up the egg. I think the egg. Yep, that's what it is. There's 2 cheeses and an egg, what makes up 3 power fuels to make those. And then the extra will be my homemade ranch dressing. That is just a little bit runnier than I like it, especially for dipping. I think I may try to add a little bit more Greek yogurt to it to try to thicken it up. And it should not change it from an extra to a power fuel. So I think we're safe on that. So that is my menu plan for this weekend. I think it sounds pretty good. And I hope you have a good weekend wherever you are, whatever your weather is. I hope you have a good one and you're able to enjoy it. If you're able to get out and have some fresh air, I hope I am today. It got up to like 72 yesterday, and it was still like 70 when I went to bed last night. And I had to get up my what I ate video, and so it was probably 9 o'clock before I went to bed, and it was still 70 degrees. So if it gets up today, I'm going out on the porch. I'm going to get my coffee, and I'm going on the porch. Maybe it won't be long till we're back out there chit-chatting. Who knows? So have a good weekend, and I will see you in my next video.